morning, everyone. Welcome to Trippin with Silver Daddy. Yeah, as you can see, I'm not in Florida. But if you look at that beautiful skyline behind me, above my head, if you're watching me, that is Cincinnati, Ohio. And Cincinnati is my home city. So I'm back home. And I'm loving it. Even though it's only 10 degrees outside. But I'm actually over in Kentucky. I'm in Covington, Kentucky. I'm in Devou Park. I'm going to talk more about that a little bit later. Right now, we're going to talk about Cincinnati, my home city. So, Cincinnati was founded in 1788. The original name of the city was Lysantaville, but they changed it in 1790. It was changed and named after the Society of Cincinnati, which was a group of Revolutionary War generals. So they took the name Cincinnati in 1790. Now this city, also known as the Queen City, is very famous for a lot of reasons. You probably can't see it, but right down that way on the Ohio River, that's the Cincinnati Reds. And the Cincinnati Reds was the very first professional baseball team. But Cincinnati's known for a lot of cultural things. One, the museum or the music center is very famous. Actually, it holds the oldest choral musical festival in the Western Hemisphere. And that's at Music Hall. I actually did a show about that a little over a year ago. Also, you have the Art Museum, and in downtown Cincinnati is President Taft's house and the Taft Art Museum. So we have the History Museum, a lot of museums. And also what it's famous for is, see that Ohio River down there below me? Ohio was what they called a free state. Kentucky was a slave state. So Cincinnati was one of the largest homes to the Underground Railroad system, where the slaves from the South worked their way up through Kentucky to cross the Ohio River to be free. And they actually have the Underground Railroad Museum in Cincinnati, Ohio. So we have a lot of really kind of cool things in Cincinnati. As I said, we're known for our cultural and our history. Like culturally, we're known for our beer. Let's just be honest. Cincinnati's a very German city, has a lot of breweries way back in the days, and even now with craft breweries, they're all over the place. But it also has, some other pretty famous things. There's a bridge down there on the Ohio River. It's actually right there, I can see it. It's blue. It's the Roebling Suspension Bridge. Why is it famous? Well, one, it was built during the Civil War and wasn't finished till after the Civil War to prevent troops from crossing over into Ohio. But it is also the first Roebling Suspension Bridge, which he then later built the Brooklyn Suspension Bridge. This was his prototype to figure it out. So there's a lot of cool things about Cincinnati. Now I'm up here on the hills in Devou Park. And for all those who are wondering, the flag's half-mast because the day of I'm filming this is President Jimmy Carter's funeral. So Devou Park up in this area here, it used to be a farm. And it was owned by the Devou family. It was over 700 acres up here on top of the hills. And William P. Devou, his two sons, Charles and William Jr., they donated 500 acres of land to the city of Cincinnati. This park's pretty cool. It's got an 18-hole golf course. It has frisbee golf, 8 miles of mountain biking. And it's got what we call the bowl, where they have concerts. What's really cool right now is the bowl, since it's this big round area of hills, great for sled riding. A lot of sled riding up here right now. Can you believe that? So it's a really cool area, and it's a great park because it has a great view of my hometown. Hey everyone, I'm cold. So I think I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for joining me. And remember, as always, love, peace, and respect. Because you've been watching or listening, but you've been visiting me with Trippin with Silver Daddy. Please subscribe and follow. I'd appreciate it. Bye. Have a good one.